विश्व अंदर कोरोना का कहर जारी है। इसे दे महामारी ने लोगों को जिथे सरीरक तौर उत्ते प्रभावित किया है, उत्थे ही इसका असर मैंटल हैल्थ ते भी देखने को मिलता है। माहिरां दा कहना है कि अज बहुत सारे नौजवान मैंटल हैल्थ दीयां समस्यावां दे नाल जुझ रहे हैं। किड्स हैल्प फोन के CEO ते प्रधान कैथरीन हे ने महामारी के दौरान नौजवान क्यूबेकरां विच मानसिक सेहत समस्यावां दे वधन ते कहा कि अज असीं खुदकुशी ते आत्म हत्या के विचारां विच वाधा वेख रहे हैं, जो कि चिंताजनक है।
Canada has the third highest youth suicide rate in the industrialized world. I find that shocking. Pre-COVID, in 2019, we spoke with 1.9 million young people in 2019. That was a big, important year. Since March of 2020, Kids Help Phone has interacted with young people more than 9.5 million times. Huge increases in anxiety, stress, depression. You might think, I think that would be expected, but huge increases, like 42% increase since this time last year. We see an increase in suicide and suicide ideation. So about 22% of the work we do is in suicide and suicide ideation, and we're seeing increases in that.
I went there, saw a psychiatrist finally after years, and 2 weeks after I got out of the hospital, I thought I had a psychiatrist until I got a call from the CLSC saying they had to give me a new one because he only works in the hospital. And they said they'd call back in a week. It's been around a month now.
I just implore upon everybody to remember mental health is a top priority, needs to be funded appropriately, and we need to all work together. There should not be fractures in the mental health system. I
think put in, more money into the resources that are in place. Some of them are good. It's the waiting time that just really is the hardest.
Anecdotally from counselors yesterday, what they were noting in Quebec with the curfew is that I believe the last time it was 3 or 4 months in length. So it was relentless. Kids were frustrated. They were, the word desperate came forward. But yesterday, what they noticed was sadness. They were hearing a lot of sadness over the last 2, 3, 4 weeks leading up to the curfew that was just announced. The trauma is real. Missing out on your prom and your graduation, that is not missing out on a party. That is missing out on a milestone in a young person's life. And that cannot be repeated. So we are hearing that repeatedly since COVID began. And I think my advice to anybody that's speaking with young people about these lost milestones is not to discount that. These are real traumas, real loss. They're experiencing real